This week's videos are all about investing in real estate. Today, let's talk about the 1% rule, what it is, what can be wrong with it, and how I use it when I analyze properties. My name is Travis Anderson, your local real estate expert. Let's dive in. The 1% rule is exactly what it sounds like. Your rental amount, the monthly rental amount, when you're analyzing an investment property should be 1% of the purchase price. So as an example, if you're looking at a $300,000 rental property, you want the rents to be $3,000. This is a really quick snapshot where you can analyze property over property across the entire United States in different areas, different cities, different states, and you can get a pretty good idea of if you're getting good rents for any particular property. The two main things I'm seeing wrong with the 1% rule, first and foremost, would be if rents are just supposed to be higher than what the landlord is charging. We used to have a triplex that we owned for a decade. The main level tenant on that triplex, we never raised her rent. She was paying $900 a month for the first month she lived there, and she was paying $900 a month the last month she was living there 10 years later. Of course, the value of that property had substantially gone up, but it wasn't reflected in the 1% rule. The second thing I see as an issue would be in utilities. If I'm including utilities in the rent on that $300,000 home, and I'm collecting $3,000 in rent, but I'm paying utilities as a landlord, I'm really maybe only collecting $2,500 or $2,600 a month, not really $3,000 a month, because my expenses are substantially higher. Now, how do I use the 1% rule? I use it in every single investment property that I analyze that's between 1 unit and 4 units. It's the first thing that I use to give me a really good gauge. And what I'm looking for is the rents to be about 0.75% of the purchase price. And then I can see if there's any adjustments I can make in there to get that value a little bit better for me from a rental standpoint. Again, use that $300,000 property, for example. Instead of $3,000 in rent, which would be 1%, I may be looking for $2,250 or $2,300, something like that for sort of a starting point. And I would consider that as an optional investment. It wouldn't be something I would dive into right away without going deeper into the investment process, which is what we're going to talk about in tomorrow's video. We're going to talk about your cash return on investment. In today's market update, let's look at Hudson, Wisconsin. 70% of the home sales in Hudson are single family homes. They sell for $572,000. They're a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home built in 1982, 2,626 square feet. Now, if we look at the townhomes and condos, they account 30% of the sales in Hudson, Wisconsin, $325,200 on average. They're 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom homes built in 2002, and they are 1,548 square feet. My name's Travis Anderson. Again, thank you so much. If you've got questions or comments, hit me a call, shoot me a text, hit me up in the comments section. And as always, all my best to you and yours.